Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
Don't shoot. Which I need some proof. Just watch my videos, man.
Video and then, you know, you just showing all your 2,500. I said, okay. All right, that's me with that.
68 hours, so it was $2,075.60.
I work like 70, I don't remember, like 73, 74 hours. I made like 3,400, close to 3,500.
I made $2,001.
62 hours, and I had 2,400.
Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have another winner of the 2 racks a week challenge, man. Here we have Ahmed. Ahmed, do a quick introduction. Let them know which platform you drive on and which market you drive on.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ronnie. My name is Ahmed. I drive in Los Angeles, California, and my main choice for rideshare industry is Uber. Mainly, literally Uber. No DoorDash, no Lyft, just all Uber, baby.
Okay, nice. Now, how long have you been doing Uber?
Right now, I believe I'm about 5 years in.
Okay, not too shabby. And what exactly got you into like the rideshare game?
You know, I was going through some personal stuff, going through a divorce. My business was kind of falling apart. My background is in wedding photography.
Nice.
In the Indian wedding photography in California. I was just burnt out. I was having a hard time, and I was like, you know what? Let's try this rideshare stuff. My buddy was making like $300-400 a day, and I was like, no way, let's try it. And then I think, within a couple of months, I figured it out. And now 5 years later, I'm still driving, bro. So it's like, I love it, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a great way to find out about yourself and find out about other people. And it really humbles you, really calms you down.
Man, I 100% agree with that. And it's funny because you pretty much, agree what I said and say the same message that you really learn about, a lot about yourself. Discuss some of the things that you learned about yourself since you've been driving for 5 years.
Okay, you know what? The hardest thing was like I was struggling with God and religion, and I was raised up as like really into Islam, right? It was like all Islam, going to the mosque, and when I got people in the car that weren't Muslims and there were different religion, some were atheists, some were Christian, some were Jewish. Dude, we had some great conversations, bro. And then I realized, like as a Muslim, I used to judge people, and I just really questioned myself. I was like, what's going on? And then over time, like, dude, I ended up leaving Islam, and I basically love all religions, love all people, and it just humbled me. It just really made me understand, like, look, everyone's out there struggling. Everyone's out there, trying their best, and who are we to judge? Like in Islam, we used to say, like, if you are not a Muslim, you're gonna go to hell, and then we gotta save everybody. And I'm like, no, bro, we don't need to save anybody. We just need to be nice. We need to be kind. And there's 3 things I say to people: be nice to plants, be nice to animals, and be nice to other humans. That's all that matters. And I learned that driving Uber and with people in the car. They talk to me, I ask them questions. In the beginning, it was all me. Like I was like, listen to me, listen to me. And over 5 years, I realized, shit, you know what? It's not about me. It's about them. If I can be quiet and I can listen to them and answer their questions, it just ended up being we became friends. They started talking to me, started getting my number. They started keeping in touch. And so that's basically what I want to say. It's all about learning about other people, learning about other cultures, learning about their work and their struggles, and just being quiet. And once in a while, someone will talk to you and get to know you, and then it's kind of cool. You're like, oh shit, this guy's more spiritual than me.
Yeah.
But other than that, bro, it's like learning to be quiet, learning to be humble, learning to like shut your mouth, right? Making it about other people. And
Yeah.
first year, it was all about me. Slowly, now it's about every passenger that comes in the car. It's about them. How you doing? What's going on? How's your day? Are you okay? And some talk, some don't, right? So that's the biggest lesson in 5 years. Turning it from me and making it about them and making it about service and customer service.
Yeah, man, I 100% agree with everything you said, and that's pretty much like the journey that I have for myself. Not much so like the religious aspect, but just appreciating people more. Making it more about them, learning it about them, man. Because so many people they want to talk. They love talking about themselves. You start asking them questions about how their day going, what some of the things that they're passionate about and they're interested in. And some of them they just get going. You like, damn, man, maybe I should have asked them. Now they won't shut up. But
Yeah.
people really appreciate somebody asking them questions and getting them to open up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's very hard for a lot of people. Because I'm pretty sure it's sometimes like you have conversations with some passengers, and it's like you can't even get a word in. It's like, damn, I'm trying to
Yeah.
like they'll ask you something, you'll try to answer the question, they'll just talk over you. Like, damn,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so just
Yeah.
like calm down and just let them do their thing, man. So shout out to you for having that mindset and reaping some of those benefits, man. And you've been doing it 5 years. That's incredible. Do you know how many trips you completed so far?
I do actually. On Uber, I've done around 10,500.
Okay, not
And
too
then
shabby.
for a little bit, I did Lyft also. And I think on Lyft, I hit around 3,000 passengers. So
Okay.
overall, at least 12, 13,000 passengers, man. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That could almost fill up a basketball arena. So, if you put in that aspect, man, that is a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
man, congrats. And within those 5 years, 13,000, trips, passengers, different personalities, different smells, different religions. How were you able to keep such a, positive mindset to continue to go and still be able to do it? Because a lot of people, man, I'm pretty sure that you heard it, probably seen it
Mm,
online. They just complain and focus on the
yeah.
stuff that they're not, getting. How are you able to keep your mind strong and keep your vision alive?
So, I'll tell you, bro, a lot of credit goes to my mom, dude. She raised me to serve. Like, she taught me
Mm.
always put other people first. If you put other people first and you just discern and you just lay back, uh, you know, I'm gonna go back to God. She says basically, God will take care of you. Just do a good job, serve. And the first year or two, I wanted it to be about me. I'm driving. Hey, ask me about my photography. Ask me about my video. And at some time, people would talk and they would talk over you, and I'm like, what about me? What about me?
Yeah.
But over time, you learn like, hey, it's not about me anymore. It's not about me. And when you can make it about them, honestly, bro, it ends up being like really humbling you, and then you basically realize, shit, it teaches you to be quiet. It teaches your inner child to be quiet. It teaches your ego to like just calm down. And at some point, you just get behind your mind. You just get behind your thought.
Hmm.
And then you just enjoy it. And then when they go into their child and they start talking, like I'll give you an example. Like one time I picked up a lady and she was coming in the car and she was a little bit drunk, right? And she was talking, right?
Hmm.
And then another drunk person did the same thing. Another drunk person did the same thing. And I said, you know what? When people are drunk, they love talking.
Yeah.
So when the military guy and the Marine gets in there, I ask him, yo, what do you think? What's going on with China? What do you think about Trump? You know? And I'm like, what do you think about Biden? Dude, they spill it out, man.
Yep.
You think we're not in Afghanistan, bro? We're still in Afghanistan. I realized when people are drunk, I can get information, right?
Yep.
So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet, drunk person. I'm just gonna ask them whatever I want to know. Dude, they spill it out. They spill it out. So now it's almost like, hey, can I get this person to talk? Can I get this person to open up? How can I get this person to open up, right? So it's almost like I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a game, right?
Yeah.
Every time someone comes in, I want to see if I can serve them. And is there any way I can get them to talk and open up? Dude, when I get them talking, I just be quiet and they tell me everything. Like, I'll give you an example. The other day I picked up a resident from a college, like a resident is a doctor that's doing, 5-6 years of residency. I just asked him a couple of questions, dude. After that, I get quiet and they tell me, oh, we're in a union, our pay sucks and nurses make more money than us. And you learn about the industry and you learn about the struggles. And I'm like, wait a minute, you work 100 hours? They're like, yeah, dude, we're like slaves, Why is it that the nurses make more money than us? And why is it that we're treated like this? And I just get quiet and I'm like, holy shit, I can get people to open up.
Yep.
So that's the secret. The secret is like every industry, if you can learn to talk to the person, make it about them, be quiet, and they open up, and then you learn. Like I learn about nursing, I learn about the telescope that went into the sky, I learn about Elon Musk, I learn about Jeff Bezos. Bro, I learn about everybody, right?
Right.
So it's almost like, dude, it's almost like, I'll tell you, the best thing is like, you talk to people, then you be quiet. You talk to people, you be quiet, and then you can get them to answer anything. You can get them to open up about anything.
Man,
Have you had that?
Oh hell yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
how I'm laughing because I know exactly what you mean. Like, man, I don't know what it is, but getting somebody to open up, especially you as a driver, because you have to wear many hats. 1 minute you the friend, 1 minute you the psychiatrist, the next minute you just wear multiple hats, throughout the day with, dealing with different personalities. And also not only that, I think a lot of people find value in that because not too many drivers have like this type of emotional or social, awareness to be able to have different conversations with different, ethnicities, different people, different backgrounds. A lot of drivers, they don't talk or they don't speak English or they just don't care enough to have certain conversations. But I've definitely had like some cool conversations and people tell you everything. You'll be surprised what they'll tell you. Like, damn, why are you telling me this? Like, yeah, but I like it. I like those stories. Yeah, I like those stories. Like, damn, man, you told me you have an affair. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, so oh man, that's now just so many things are just like registering. So that's totally understandable and that's absolutely funny. So how did you find out about the 2 racks a week challenge?
Oh, dude. Okay. So, dude, I'm a small time YouTuber, right? So I have a channel, and I've been pushing my channel hard. I got 2 channels, right? I got one channel that did really well in spirituality, and then I was like, shit, you know what? Why don't I help the Uber drivers in the Uber industry? I was like, they need somebody to kind of, teach some of the younger guys to stop taking those $3 rides, man. These guys take $3 rides, $5 rides, right?
Right.
So somebody on my YouTube channel commented, I actually remember his name, Mike from Shelter Dogs, and he's like, yo, have you heard about Ronnie 2 racks a week? I was like, no, what's that? He's like, dude, check him out. You need to go on there. The amount of money you make and the way you talk, you need to go on there. I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Another month or 2 passed. Then I post a video on my channel. I was like, yo, I finally hit 2,000. It's been a while. Like, I have a different way of driving. Like, I try to do it in the least amount of active hours, least amount of trips, but I want to make the most amount of money. It's like a whole different strategy I have.
Okay.
Another guy commented it. He's like, yo, go on Ronnie's channel. Another guy commented, yo, you need to talk to Ronnie. I was like, okay, let me go check him out. Then I started following you and I started listening to what you had to say. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's cool. This guy's legit. Then I saw that you interview people. There's like 80 people that have done this. Then I understood your concept. You're like, look, if you have a goal and you have something to look forward to and you achieve it, it just makes you feel good. I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can do this, right? So then for a month, I started, because my problem is like I don't want to do it in 100 rides. I don't want to do it in 200 rides. I want to do it in 50. I want to do it in 55. So I think when I did it around 65 trips. Then I was like, okay, look, this is cool. Let me tell Ronnie. And then I was like, yo, we got to go to 2,500. We got to go to 3,000, right? Because look, if you got 80 people that have done 2 racks, we got to turn up the game a little bit. So now I'm like, look, let's see if we can get to 25. Let's see if we can get to 3,000, right? So that's where I'm at. So somebody told me, then they kept telling me, they're like, yo, you got to talk to Ron. So I started watching your channel about a month ago. Then I finally reached out to you. I was like, he's got an IG. Let me try. And like 2 days later, we're talking, bro.
Man, shout out to them for even supporting me and being willing to share my message and share my channel with you. But yeah, man, you 100% right. It was 68 trips, 87 hours online, 49 hours and 41 minutes active for $2,104. And here go the screenshot right here. Bam. So y'all see it. So
and there's cash tips too.
Okay, what's the cash tips?
It was at least $120 in cash tips.
Not too shabby. So you could say $2,200 total, man. So dang, because a lot of people, once they come across, my channel, I don't know what it is. Maybe they don't like me talking shit or my personality or my sarcasm. So a lot of people hate or they're like, I don't believe this guy. Why were you just so like open to like, dang man, this message is cool. I want to be a part of this. Like, what was it about it that you want to be involved?
Bro, it's a challenge, man. It's not easy to make $2,000. It's a challenge. It really makes you sit down. You have to plan it out. You got to have a strategy. You got to research. Like, for example, bro, I get up 4 in the morning. I get up at 4 in the morning. I hustle till 10. Then I take a break. And then again, 4 in the afternoon to like sometimes 10 at night to hustle. Bro, this times I drive 18 hours, 7 days a week. And I realize, it's not easy. But if I can do it, and I can set my mind to it, um, then I can maybe motivate other people, right? And maybe I can tell other people like, yo, and then money's good. You can pay your bills. It helps you. You can put a little bit more away for your savings for that rainy day because if you don't have a goal, I was making like 1,200, 1,300. But once I started making goals and started putting my mind to like, okay, I want to average 1,500 a week. Bro, I started averaging 1,500 a week. Then I was like, no, I want to get to 1,800. I started getting 1,800. Then I was like, let me see if I can get 2,000. Then I got 2,000, but now it's a whole different game. Now it's getting to 2,000 with the least amount of trips, right? So it's like the game keeps turning up, right? So you got to have a goal. If you have a goal, you might land a little bit below it, but if you don't have a goal, bro, where are you going to go?
Exactly, man. And we pretty much agree. And I always say the same thing because that's pretty much how I started. I was driving, I was just having fun, just driving part-time before I go to work, making a couple $100. Then I started driving full-time. And I'm like, what, let me try to make $200 a day. And if you leave in, a traditional, let's say part-time job or even full-time, and you could make, more than what you was making there in the day, but oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna go home. Then you start to realize, like, damn, I wasted a bunch of time, man. Like, let me set higher goals and create higher expectations. So I started off like $200. Then I started making that like 6.5, maybe sometime like 7 hours. Go home, I'm like, okay, let me try 250. Then so on and so forth. Then before you know it, you start to see, new potential within yourself and within your market, and you start to grow. You like, man, I've been living such at a low standard, at a low vibration. I'm capable of way more than what I've imagined I was. So do you remember like what exactly like sparked you for you to like want to, set higher goals? Was it something like a turning point in your life, or like how did you come to this conclusion?
Honestly, look, when I first started driving Uber, you can drive on the weekends and easily make $1,500 in 3 or 4 days. Like it was good money, man. Bro, back in the days, it was good money. Like, dude, I even sent you a screenshot. One day I made $800, right?
Mm-hmm.
$800 in one day, bro, right? So once you make that money, you want to keep doing it. And then what happened is the leash got a little bit tighter with Uber, meaning they started changing the algorithm around where instead of doing it in 8 hours, it would take me 9 hours to make my money. Then it would take me 10 hours to make my money. Then it would take me instead of 3 days, it would take me 4 days. Then it took me 5 days. And now it's getting to a point where you sometimes have to drive 7 days and 10, 12 hours to make your money. Then I realized, you know what? No, we got to go in hard, make our money before they replace us with robots or AI. And if I don't do it now, dude, we can get deactivated tomorrow. This could be my last ride today.
Mm-hmm.
When I realized it could be my last ride, and I have been deactivated a few times, I have to struggle and get back on. I said, you know what? I'm gonna punch hard, make my money as much as I can, basically milk Uber as much as I can, as fast as I can. And God forbid if they deactivate me and I can't, then I'm gonna take those knowledge, take those lessons and the money that I saved and work on my plan B, which is, podcasting, blogging, having my own YouTube channel. And so that's what motivates me. The more I can make and the harder I can work, the faster I can stop driving Uber, to tell you the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, we it's like we damn near think the same because that's exactly how I look at it. Because even when I post, earnings or show people come on, and if you see some of my shorts and some of the advice that I give, when people ask me, let's say if I get a DM, oh, I live in such and such city and state, do you think I could make how much money you think I could make down here? I'm like, I don't know, drive 84 hours. See, I don't know.
Mm,
I don't live there, but if you really want to maximize it, it's only one way is drive till they kick you off the app. Then people, oh, that's stupid. Nobody wants to do that. I'm like, what other alternatives do you have? If you don't do that,
mm,
which is fine, you don't have to. What are you going to spend your time doing? What exactly is your long term plan? Why are you driving in the first place? That's why I
mm.
go hard because like make my money. I could do other things with the money to set myself up so I don't have to drive. Yeah, the money is good, and I get it. I understand the appeal. People want to make money. People want to be on their own time, but you still at the um you still playing by Uber or Lyft rules. You could be
Mm,
deactivated. You never know what may happen. Somebody may just report you for some BS, and
mm.
you want to control everything as much as possible. So the longer that you go without setting goals or without having a plan, the longer you're gonna suffer. I mean, and that's
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
Bro, I almost ended up homeless, right? And
Mm.
and I made some mistakes in my in my life, and I get a little emotional about it. That's when I woke up. When I was like, shit, I could be in the streets, and I messed it up a little with family and friends, and leaving leaving my religion of Islam and being spiritual. That's when I woke up. I was like, holy shit, it's 2 in the morning. My car broke down. I have nobody to call. Like, I can't even call my mom. I can't even call my sister because I messed it up. Then I woke up. Then I was like, shit, Uber is a job of service. You got to be nice. You got to be kind. And dude, I don't know if you've been to LA, bro. There's like, the news lies, bro. There's like 100,000 homeless people in downtown LA. Like 5 people die every single day. You can see them laying in the street. They call it in and people pick it up. And I was like, you know what? This shit is wrong. So it's honestly it humbles you. It
Yeah,
really humbles you. Yeah, it really humbles you because when you come that close to being homeless yourself, then you work hard, you work your ass off, and you're like, okay, as soon as I make it, then I want to help the other brothers. I want to help
yeah,
the other sisters,
yeah,
right? It's not about me anymore. So yeah, dude, it's some tough times, bro.
yeah, man. Thanks for sharing that with us. And I agree with that again because I always say, man, it's perspective. Like the people out here that's complaining, talk about striking and stuff. It's like I get it, especially if you're a veteran driver. Things have changed, but why don't you become the change instead of waiting
Mm,
for Uber Lyft
yeah,
to take action and fix your own life? Like you are in control of your life, regardless of what you
yeah,
think. Stop waiting. The longer you wait, the more miserable you're gonna be, and the more frustrated you're gonna be. You have to make the change within yourself. Start setting goals. Start trying harder. Start learning more. And I try to be grateful as much as possible. Like, yeah, it's not perfect.
Mm.
Of course, I want to get more money per trip. But on the flip side, it's like, okay, how many things that most people could do, most drivers that don't have significant education or a high earning skill set could just transition to doing this and start making $2,000 in a week, $8,000, $10,000 in a month.
Let me tell you something that your viewers will love. Do you know I make over 15 videos for my YouTube channel every single day while I'm driving Uber?
Mm.
I drive Uber. In the background, I take a passenger, I stop the app, I work on my channel, I make a short, I upload it. Then I pick up another passenger, I make another video, I upload it. When I put it all together, it's almost 2 hours of podcasting content that goes into a playlist. That is my real job. Uber is just paying me $200 a day to grow my own business, bro.
Yep.
Think about that.
Yeah.
I did 5 trips today. I made $193, but I posted another 5 videos on my YouTube channel. Think about it. Uber's paying me to grow my business. People need to understand that mentality. You take Uber, take one passenger, make your $20, then work on your business, work on you. Then go back and give Uber a little bit of love. Then go. That's what Uber's meant for. Uber's meant to be like a bandage and a stepping stone, right? If you're sitting, like I see brothers out there doing 20, 30. Like one brother said the other day in a video that he did 45 passengers. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? How can you even do 45 You know how many I do? I don't do more than 50 people in the whole week.
Mhm.
I don't do more than 50. I have a goal, 7 passengers a day. That equals 49 passengers in a week. That's it. If I go to 50 or 51, that means I'm doing something wrong. And I still clear $1,500. If I can do it and push my YouTube channel and push my blog and my podcast, why can't they? It's almost like you need to be an example and a leader and let them know.
Yep.
And it's all done in the car.
Yeah, that's exactly why I do the things I do as far as challenges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not for myself. It's really for the audience. Like, man, it's a lot to go into it because I'm constantly working, on my channel because people look at it, oh, well, you drove 60, 70, 80 hours. Like, you don't have a life. You don't have time to do it. Like, that's not true. No, you don't have a life because you hate your life and you're miserable. I'm enjoying it because I'm getting content. I'm doing this. I'm getting content. I get results. I can share it with my audience. I'm doing 2 racks a week calls. So I'm benefiting from this. Like, people, they don't think outside the box. They don't look at, the glass as half full instead of half empty. They pessimists, so they focus on the things that they're not getting and the wrong things, and those are results that they get instead of focus on, okay, I'm gonna make my money. I have a greater vision compared to sitting in the car driving. And once you come up with that, solution or that outlet as far as having a stronger vision that set yourself up for the future, something that you really passionate about, that you will really want to pursue, like Uber, Lyft, like whatever. I mean, I don't care. I got something that's much greater in the future for myself. Like, why only limit yourself to being an Uber Lyft driver? Because regardless, let's say the companies they give people, let's say $50, $60 an hour, people still gonna be upset. They're gonna find something
It's a
else to
mindset.
complain about. Yeah, because it's not something that they truly want to do. They just doing it to make money. So it's not even about the money because the values really don't align with who they are as a person. Most people don't know who they are in the first place anyway.
The identity, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like one thing for your audience is simple. Like I got a second phone. I put it right here and I record the audio. And when I have a good conversation with somebody, bro, I got an hour's worth of material for a book. I've got an hour's worth of material for my YouTube channel. Any of these guys can do that. It doesn't take a lot, right? Think about it. Anytime you have a conversation, it's good. You record the audio, you can go back, take notes, and you can improve, right? So meaning they just have to learn, like you said, to think outside the box and believe in themselves. And you and I hopefully can motivate them and encourage them to do it, because, dude, it's possible, dude. Anybody can do this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like when you started 2 racks a week, like something clicked in your mind, because I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. Like, why didn't I think of that? I was like, holy shit, this is hard to do, right? But you've been doing it for 2 years, right? Meaning you're thinking outside the box, right? I don't even know if you're a musician, because I hear the songs. I'm thinking, I think that's his voice. Is that your voice?
Yeah, that's my voice.
Bro, okay, dude. Yeah, see, look, you got music going, you got YouTube going. Uber's just plan C for you, right?
Right.
People need to understand that. Uber's just, you probably don't even need to do Uber maybe in a year or two from now. Like, it's not even gonna be something you need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because I always had like a plan, man. Like I had a plan years ago, and I've just been slowly but surely executing. Once I figure out how to, make $2,000, oh shit, this is I'm gonna share this with the audience and get them involved and show them what could be done. Just because, man, I got so tired of at the time I wasn't even looking at content on the internet about driving Uber and Lyft. I was just picking up people. Oh yeah, I used to drive, but it was no money. They exploit the drivers. Or I had a friend or a cousin that used to drive. They weren't making money. I'm like, how? Like, this was like 2018, 2019. I'm like, how are you not making money? Like, what are they doing? They doing something wrong.
That's when the money was good.
Yeah. I'm like, man, they're doing something wrong. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk about this. But like I said, man, most people are lost. And I think that's one of the most valuable lessons I learned, because everybody is pretty much like on the same path. They frustrated, they're trying to find their identity. If they're really conscious, they really value, self improvement and, want a better life. Most people, they're not living the life that they thought that they would. So it's a lot of frustration, it's a lot of anger, a lot of confusion. And like, that's any industry, Uber, Lyft, you pick people up that was complaining about the nurses, stuff like that. And people trying to find themselves, So, long story short, everybody has to really start to ask themselves questions. Like, what are they good at? Who they want to become? Try to set some goals and attack them. And if you don't, you're going to have a life full of frustration, confusion, just wasting opportunity.
Right on.
Yeah, man. Dang. So 5 years, finally making, well, it was a few months ago. That was your first time making 2,000, or did you make it before?
Okay, no. So I have made 2,000 almost like 9 or 10 times.
Okay.
But about a year ago, I changed my strategy. Every time when the Uber algorithm changes, I have to change. I have to adjust with it, right? So what I call it is the leash gets a little bit tighter, and when they change it up, and I notice it, like every time they tell you to do an app update, after that, like sometimes, dude, I would sit for 9 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? I'm like, I'm sitting here for 9 hours. What is this bullshit? I'm at LAX for 9 hours. Then I would sit for 6. Then I would sit for 5, 4. Then I would figure it out. I would crack the algorithm. I'm like, holy shit, this is easy. Now I got it to a point where I was like, okay, look, like I was telling you earlier, I want to do the least amount of rides to make the most amount of money. If today I took 5 passengers, I made $200, I want to be able to do that tomorrow. In 4 passengers, I want to make $200, right? And I understand it. It's a little bit of luck, but it's a little bit of timing, and it's a little bit of planning and positioning and patience, right? Patience is I work on my YouTube channel, so I got all the time in the world. When I didn't have the patience to work on my business, then I would get frustrated. And once I solved it for myself, I was, oh, this is easy, bro. So when I found out about your channel a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make 2,000 doing my strategy, because I know I can work like a dog, 100 trips, and I can make it. Can I do it in 50? Can I do it in 60? Right? So that was the challenge. The challenge was to do it in I did it in 68 trips. Right? Next time I do it, I want to do it in 60 trips. Then I want to do it in 50. I swear to you, bro. 1 week I made $1,700 in 19 trips, bro. I was so close, right? So close. Like it goes like $100 right here, $200 right here, $100 right here, and I was like, holy shit! I think I get, but I didn't get to 2,000, so I didn't do anything about it. So now it's a challenge, right?
Mhm.
So I've done it like 9 or 10 times in my 5 years. It was a lot easier 4 years ago. It was a lot easier 3 years ago. After COVID, it got harder. So right now, I think it's a little bit harder. But again, added a different challenge. I want to do it in less trips and less online hours or less active hours. I don't care about online hours. I'm working on my business. But I did it in 50 active. When I do it again for you, I'm going to do it again for you. But this time I want to hit 2,500. I want to take the bar up.
Okay.
Like 2000, yeah, 2022, dude, 2,200 is good. But I think on a 4th of July weekend or a Thanksgiving weekend, I don't know, there's a strike going on the February 14th, but there's a weekend that's gonna come. I want to see if I can hit 2,500. Like just turn it up a little bit.
Oh, you definitely will. You know, it's going to happen
Yeah,
sometime this year for sure. Maybe spring
yeah.
or summertime, but it's definitely going to happen, man.
3 racks a week, baby. Hey, set one up for 3 racks, bro. Has anyone done 3 racks in 1 week?
Yeah.
3,000.
A couple people.
People have
Yeah.
done 3,000?
Hmm.
Okay, I've never done 3,000.
Yeah,
I think that would be sick.
yeah, I've done it a couple months ago in November. Yep. And a
What's your
couple
market?
people. I'm in the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland.
Oh, okay. That's one of the best markets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
you
too
got all the
shabby.
yeah.
Yeah. So shit, 2,500. Once you hit that, then 3,000. You know, would definitely be on the roadmap, man. You know, a couple more questions.
Amen.
You know,
Yeah.
before we get out here, why do you think this 2 racks a week challenge is so important?
I think it's important. Like it was important for me because I wanted to know if I can do it. And once I knew I can do it, then I want to teach people how to do it. I realized it's not just about me. Like just little bit of an audience that I have, like people are just blown away. They're like, how did you do that? You're cheating. Like you're photoshopping this, right? I'm like, no,
Right.
bro. I, bro, I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I meditate. I pray. I hustle, man. And then I take a break. I was like I don't drive all day, even though I'm out for 12, 15 hours. This times for 2, 3 hours, I'm chilling. I'm walking at the beach. You know, I'm doing yoga. It's like I enjoy my life. I
Yeah.
enjoy my day. I enjoy my like if you have 5 or 6 conversations, you remember those customers. 2, 3 of them end up following you, and then they
Yep.
text you. They're like, "Yo, how you doing?" I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" Like they end up commenting on your videos, right? So
Yep.
we actually become like a community and a tribe. So my thing is, you motivated me to see if I can do it. I want to motivate other people to do it, right?
Okay.
And I want to bring people to your audience, right? I want to say, yo, this guy got me to do it. Now I want you guys to do it. And then they're going to come and interview with you, right? The whole point is to motivate these young kids and wake them up. And some of the older people too, man, there's a lot of older people that are driving and dude, their health is bad. They're smoking cigarettes,
Yep.
you know, their belly's sticking out. And like, dude, it's tough out there, right? So my
Yeah.
thing is, look, if I can be somewhat of a motivation or somewhat of a leader, then you know, if I can do it, I can teach them to do it. That's the game. The game's not. I don't want to eat alone. I want to share my pie with everybody, right?
Right.
I want everybody else to grow. And I want others to do better than me. See, that's the difference. People need to understand Uber is a job of service. If you learn to serve other people and you learn to humble, dude, it teaches you so much about you. And in that you grow, right? In that you grow. When you don't serve other people, if like sometimes I'll go to the airport and look at other Uber drivers, they just sit there. They don't even get out and help people with the luggage. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? That's a lady, bro. Get your butt out. Go help them. How are you gonna forget the tip? It's like, how can you sit there as a man and not do the least common thing, right? I don't get it, bro. Dude, even if it's a young dude, I get out there, I grab
I'm the
his bag.
same way.
He's like, no, I got it. No, I was like, no, bro, God gave me an opportunity to meet you. Let me serve you. Let me take care of you. Right away, your tip is already done. Now it's like, is he going to give you $10 or is he going to give you $100, right? I
Right.
swear to you, bro, every other day I get $50, $100, and I get blown away. And then I eventually realize this happens because you put them first. right? So this is what I want you to teach your audience. Yo, it's not about you. Learn to serve. When you learn to serve, the money will come. The universe will give you the money, bro. Just wake up consciously
Mhm.
and just try. Just try a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I
I
get
agree.
pumped. Look, bro, I've been driving all day. I'm still good to go, bro. I'm still good to go.
Yeah, man. You got that energy high off life, but it's like knowing yourself, man, and like you said, being a service to other people. And once you put other people first, you know, helping and serving people, that makes you feel good because you having an impact
Yeah,
on somebody else's life. Like you're not being selfish. And those drivers who
yeah.
don't help people, they sit in the car, smoke cigarettes or whatever. They don't give a fuck because they're miserable.
Mhm.
They are
Mhm.
upset, man. They're those the angry drivers. And I help everybody because for a few
Yeah,
reasons. One, some people bags be heavy; they could barely pick them up, and they just drop them all on your car, scratch up the bumpers and stuff. And two, I have a hatchback, so I don't want people trying to yank it, like not properly pushing the button. They just yank it, and they'll just tear your car up. So man, just get out and help them.
yeah,
And I see it all the
yeah,
time. Like, wow, look at this guy, man. He letting this person just try to put their backs, and they it's like two girls trying to lift it.
yeah,
The wheels are just hitting the bumper.
yeah.
I'm like, go ahead, tear his shit up. Tear it up, man.
Two kinds of people in this world.
Yeah.
Either you serve others or you serve you. Two kind of people. That's
Mhm.
it. That's what I narrated. If you can learn to help others, the universe takes care of you. But if it's all about you, bro, you're not gonna make it that far right now. Right now, the world is changing. People are waking up consciously and spiritually. And
Mhm.
if you don't learn the game, you're gonna get left behind, bro.
Man, absolutely, man. And one last thing, since you was
Yeah.
dropping some heat, some gems, drop the people, the new people, the young guys, older guys, some gems who haven't made 2 racks a week, or the people that's looking at this interview or will come across your channel and they'll be like, well, I've seen a lot of content. They say Uber and Lyft, they don't pay that much, that they exploit, the drivers and stuff. What would you tell them? Is this good? Should they do it or not?
No, no, definitely do it. Like the younger people and the people, I call them trolls, right? The trolls. Dude, I love them, bro. I love them
Yeah,
because,
me too.
you gotta help everybody. You gotta understand there's day and there's night, okay? There's right, you have a right hand, you have a left hand, you have a male, you have a female, meaning like you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, right? But like I'm not a Christian, right? But I love this saying from Christ. It says, ask and you shall receive.
Hmm.
So all I'm gonna tell people is, bro, I don't believe in Christ. I'm not a Christian. I didn't get baptized. I actually left Islam. I actually left religion, right? What I tell everybody is ask your creator, ask your God, ask whatever it is, whoever it is that put you here, ask them for help. That's it.
Hmm.
And then see what happens, bro. Just I get up in the morning, the first meditation I do is, Father, I'm here. How may I be of service? Who may I help? Father, how can I serve? Who do you want me to help today? And that's it.
Hmm.
I start my day with that, and I swear, passenger leaves, then I say, thank you, Father. Okay, who can I help next? And that's it. If you keep reminding yourself and you just ask your creator, right? I need help. I messed up. Maybe you got a drinking problem. Maybe I got anger issues. What God knows. Whatever your issues are, just ask. How it doesn't matter how young you are. Okay, bro. I used to smoke cigarettes, right? I asked. I said, God, I need help. I need help. I need to stop smoking. My tooth got infected. I had to go to the dentist. The dentist is like, I got to take your tooth out, but you can't smoke for a week. I was like, really, Father? I didn't smoke for a week. I stopped smoking.
Hmm.
That's how I stopped smoking, right?
Good.
I used to drink, right? I used to drink alcohol, and I was like, Father, I don't really want to drink, right? I don't like drinking, right? I need help. I need to stop drinking. It's not good for me. It's not good for my body, right? I was in a relationship, and the lady is like, hey, Ahmed, you're drinking when you're stressed out. You're not supposed to drink when you're stressed. Drink when you're happy. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, drink when you're happy. Don't drink when you're stressed. So my ex-girlfriend taught me how to not drink. Now I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Good.
Meaning, ask and you shall receive. Ask your creator, ask your God. And if you don't, bro, then you're going to suffer. You're going to learn the hard way. You're going to learn the hard way, bro. Keep trying, because up there, the angels and the gods are looking and they're laughing at you. They're like, oh my God, this fool thinks he can do it on his own. Go ahead. Eventually, you're gonna suffer enough, and you're gonna give in. When you give in, then they'll come and help. I'm giving you the easy route. Ask and you shall receive. That's it. It's that simple, bro. You don't ask, no one's gonna help you. Then they're gonna leave you alone. They're gonna be like, okay, this fool knows everything. Let him do it. Let him figure it out.
Yeah.
Some do it, but most can't figure it out, bro. Some can do it, but most can't figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
You
know,
could,
because we pick up these passengers. We know what they're going through. We're the psychologists. We're the psychiatrists, bro. We're the therapists. And I didn't take any psychology, bro.
right,
I sit
right.
here and listen to these fools for hours, bro. Oh, all right. Like you said, you know, they're having affairs and like God knows what they talk about, bro.
Right, right, man. You 100% right. Ask, man. It's nothing wrong, with needing help or, you feel like you need to make change. That's what life is about. That's why I'm always preaching, readapting, readapting your mindset. It's never
Yeah.
too late. I know a lot of people who may be suffering from, being complacent, procrastination. Maybe some people have certain addictions, or whatever type of distraction that they have, man. Ask for help. Your creator, man. If you got to get
Mhm.
professional help, you could come to
Yep.
me, come to Ahmed.
Yep. Yep.
We willing to help you because I like doing these calls. I like seeing the change in people because a lot of people don't, like I said earlier, they don't know who they are and they don't
Yeah.
know what they truly are capable of doing. And if you in a state of like negativity, telling yourself negative thoughts,
Mhm.
state of frustration and anger, that's what type of result you're gonna get, man. Just, calm down, man, and take it one day at a time, one step at a time. You just gonna say something?
I'm gonna Yeah, because dude, I love your channel, bro, and I love what you. Because think about you reaching 8, 9,000 young brothers, young sisters that are gonna learn from this, right?
Hmm.
Teach them one more thing. Tell them you can't serve and you can't love others until you learn to love yourself.
Mm.
You gotta learn to love yourself, bro.
Yeah,
When you love you, when you love you, then you can love somebody else. Learn to love you. Take care of you. Take care of your health.
yeah,
Watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. Exercise. Run, dance, do whatever you need to do. Make yourself happy. When you learn to be happy, then you can make others happy, right? Then you can serve. Then you can learn, right? If you can keep you happy, bro, good luck with your wife. Good luck with your girlfriend, dude. It's gonna be nasty, bro.
absolutely, man. And I like that,
You
and
gotta
you
love you.
100% right. Love yourself, man.
Yeah.
Stop getting out here. All the stuff that you're doing that's holding you back, stop it.
Mm.
You have to stop. You have to get to a place in life where you get tired of doing that shit and you want, different type of results. Otherwise, nothing's going to change, man. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get out here and start to make some changes. It's the beginning of the new year, so you should be feeling, some type of, energy. Like, all right, man, it's a new year, new me type vibe. And you could definitely make these different changes. So it's all up
Fake
to
it. Fake it till you make it, baby. Fake it till you make it. Fake that shit. It's a mindset. You just tell yourself, I'm good, I'm positive, I'm awesome. The
Mhm.
the chemicals in your mind and body change, and then you become that. You have to visualize it. If you just sit there, then it's like an old record player playing, right? You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
fake it till you make it.
I
You
wouldn't
gotta
even
fake
say
it till you make it.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say fake it, man. No, truly believe it. Truly believe
Yeah.
that you are capable of doing, good things.
Amen.
And I think a lot of times it just comes from you like writing down like certain goals, like what's holding you back. Even if it can start off if you're not don't have like much things, I mean very many things to write down, just write down certain ideas. Like how much money you want to like start, vision your life. Like what
Goals,
do you
yeah.
want to get paid to do? Like how much money you want to make? How do you plan like how do you see a retirement? What does family life look like? Just start writing stuff down and in the act of doing that, one, you take an action. Two, it'll make yourself feel better. So it's not really
Yep.
like you
Yep.
faking it to you really feeling good about yourself. Because people they can say one thing is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fake it till I make it, but there's no feeling, no true
Mm.
authenticity behind it. So yeah, so really take these steps and set yourself up and trust me, like if you really care, if you driving, you gonna learn a lot about yourself, man. So don't focus on all like the earnings. I mean, fine,
Mm.
earnings is the earnings. You can't do nothing about that. But focus on yourself. Focus
Yeah.
on feeling good, telling yourself positive things, learning new things, and having a plan. And in the midst of that, you pursuing another plan, using this to make your money, and you understand what the platform is for. You will feel good, and life will be much happier and more enjoyable.
Amen, dude. Absolutely. I agree. I agree, brother. I agree.
All right. Yeah, man. Well, this was a good interview, man. I appreciate that. And we might have to do, some collabs, man. I'm about to, definitely check out your channel and, show some love and show some support. And the people who made it this far, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. And I'm actually gonna, put his, link in the description below so y'all can show him some love and some support. And this is what the world, not only the ride share uh community or niche needs, but this what the world needs, man. People need to
We're a
be
team.
uplifted and feel good. I remember a couple weeks ago I picked up this one girl. I brought her into tears. This young girl, Chinese girl. I picked her up like at Stanford. She was here.
Mm.
I think she's doing some type of like coding
Mm.
camp or something. But she was doing like perfectly fine, but she put so much pressure on there, like she wasn't doing enough. I'm like, man, trust me, you 19, 18, 19, man, it's
Mm.
college kids. I pick up college kids all the time. You probably do the same. Man,
Yeah.
they out here drinking, partying, going to music festivals, doing drugs, sleeping in.
Raves, yeah.
I just picked you up, man. You just got done from like a coding camp or whatever it was. I'm like, you doing the right things, man. Like, don't beat yourself up. And she felt so good, she just started crying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That happens all the time, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's
They
what
take
people
notes.
need.
Sometimes people are taking notes, bro. They're sitting back here. I'm, what you doing? Dude, you're like a guru. I'm gonna write this shit down. I'm like, no, relax. Take my number. Just text me. I got you. Whenever you need help, let me know. So
Yeah.
I hear you. These young kids need help. They need leaders. They need you to motivate them. I swear. What you're doing, I swear to you, Ronnie, what you're doing, I watch your videos every day, bro. I started watching your videos about a couple months ago, and now every day I go and you and a couple other people, there's like Uber Jeep and there's a couple other people out there I watch. The rideshare guys, I tell you, man, we're a community, we're a tribe, right? I swear to you, we need to just keep showing people how much fun we're having and we're making money
Yeah.
and we're having fun, right? They can do it, right? We just have to keep motivating them, bro. And absolutely, I want to do this with you again. Hopefully, when my channel grows a little bit, I want to interview you because you're always interviewing everybody else. I want to interview you, bro.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be asking you questions. All right, get ready, bro. I'm gonna make you think a little bit.
Hey, man, that's fine. I'm always down for the tough questions, down for an interview, man. Just let me know. But shout out to Amit, another winner of the 2 racks a week challenge. Another winner in Los Angeles. So I always say I got to go back and look at the leaderboards. Sometime I'm gonna have to do that when I got some time off to see who's winning, who's leading the leaderboards, which is the hottest market. But this was a good interview. Hope y'all like it. Like the video, comment, share the video, subscribe to his channel. Ronnie Speed, over and out. Mr. 2 racks a week. Drum roll, guitar, piano, violin. Ronnie Speed, over and out. Holla back. Peace.
2 racks a week. Ronnie Speed. Yeah, Ronnie Speed. 60 hours.